Okay, Marcus, not the reason you would have wanted a free weekend, but did it in some ways come at a good time for you, do you think?
No. It's quite tough watching or being around FA Cup weekend when you had a good chance of being in that round. So no, it's a difficult one, but I suppose it does give you time to reflect and a Saturday off, which you very rarely get in terms of afternoons, I suppose, being amongst the football and the pitch and the environment. So the Championship guys get one off every month. The lower divisions 1, 2, unless you've got a few internationals, but very rarely do you get a weekend off. So you have to see the plus side of going out of the cup. And although we were in Saturday, the lads got Saturday afternoon off. It's a break psychologically from preparing for a football game. So hopefully that then keeps them hungry for tomorrow's game. That's how you look at it. So.
Yeah. And what's the mood like in the camp? Now, obviously not on the run that you would be hoping for, but is there still a good spirit around them?
Yeah, I mean, what the lads are very good at, as a footballer, you have to be very resilient. You have to be tough-skinned, tough-minded, and be able to get over disappointment very quickly. That's part of being a footballer, whether it's a game for the Tuesday, whether it's a game in 2 weeks' time. You have to get over it. If you don't, and you're mentally weak and you dwell on what's happened in the past game, then you're not going to be a footballer for very long. So you have to do that, and that's part of being a footballer. That's part of our DNA. The best ones get over it quickly. The ones that don't last very long. So this group at the moment have to be more resilient than normal, I would say. So it's a very good test of their character and our character as coaches and managers as well, that's for sure.
Yeah, have you experienced runs like this before during your playing careers?
Ain't the first time, won't be the last. And my obviously my role is trying to get a solution and troubleshooting really. I can't get out on the pitch anymore. I don't want to. So that's my role, and it's trying to make the lads be good at getting over in disappointment as well.
Yeah, is it just a sense that maybe it just takes one thing for everything to click together and then everything changes so quickly?
You like to think so, but we're obviously 4 points off getting out of the relegation zone, so we have to grind it out, and we've got some good games coming up against some tough opposition. But first and foremost, we've got a cup competition to get through, a possibility to get through to the next round and gain a bit of confidence and the start of maybe a bit of momentum.
Yeah, so is the EFL Trophy game against Swansea, is that a good distraction in some ways?
I suppose it is, because of the stages we're in at the moment. We've got an opportunity to get to the next round. I don't know what next round will be. Will it be quarterfinals? So there's a chance to get in the quarterfinals, and I think you want to. Then there's a semi-finals double leg, or is it a single leg these days?
Area finals.
Area final double leg. So you're 3 games from getting to Wembley. So as we're 4, but there's an opportunity for us to be in a cup competition and extend that and play and get into the next round.
Yeah. Do you enjoy playing against these under-21 sides, or is it a different kind of challenge, I suppose, isn't it? But top quality players of the future potentially.
Yeah, I mean it's a great. I quite enjoy it. I do. I know everyone complains about the competition, but I quite like it. If I'm honest with you, I'm a bit different. I like to see young lads come through. Obviously, our club I do, but I like to see young lads be given a chance. And I think if you're playing this Premier League top elite coached football, you don't get all the time. You don't get a feel of what it's really like in League 1, League 2, and I think that's what is a great experience for younger lads. I think it's the Premier League under 21s, 23 is based around producing players for the elite level, and rightly so. But not all those players are going to make it at the elite level. It's that simple. And not all those players are going to make it, and some might make it at League 1, League 2. So those guys need to find out what it's like playing against League 1, League 2 players. So I think it's pretty good for that reason. It gives them a taste of it. If they're not going out on loan, they know what it's all about, especially when they come away to places like the Mem or Accrington or Rochdale. It's not all nice pitches, nice stadiums. They've got to get a feel for it. So I quite like it because I like to see young lads learn.
Yeah, yeah. And talking of Swansea, what sort of game do you expect from them? Are they difficult to scout when it's the under-21s you're playing? Do you expect them to sort of mirror the first team in their approach to the game?
So the under-21 teams all play very similar in terms of how they set up. Because, like I said before, they play for it. They watch Man City play. They watch Bournemouth. They watch those types of teams, and they watch England now. And it's built around producing players for the elite level in England. That's how I see it. So I know we're playing Swansea, which is Wales, but I'm sure there's English players in amongst that group. So no, that's the way the game's going these days, and that's what it's producing. So yeah, the games are very similar when you watch them. You go to watch them live, you watch them on TV. They're very similar. So yeah, that's we know what to expect. It's no too different if we were to play Charlton and the 23s, 21s. When we play West Ham, it's all similar style of play, trying to play it from the back.
Yeah, and nice venue to go and play football, though. I guess you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, of course, it's great. I don't know what the crowd will be, but it's a great stadium, great pitch, and Swansea, to be fair to them, have kicked on as a club over recent years.
Yeah, and does it give you a chance, because there was no game at the weekend, does that maybe change your thinking in terms of team selection at all, or do you just stick with what you've been doing throughout the tournament, throughout the league, and just stick with what you know?
No, we ain't got we have to create a winning mentality as soon as we can and get this team winning as soon as we can. So that doesn't change any thought whatsoever. We want to win the game.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck, Marcus. Thank you.
Thank you.